BodyBags, where horror lies.
Hey, what's up, BodyBags? Andrew here. Welcome to week 190. I believe it's 193. Never remember the week. I'm your Saturday host. Gonna try to get this up, on time here on Saturday. So the film I just watched and just got done viewing is a film by Eduardo Sanchez known as Altered. So this is basically a film. It was different than I thought it was going to be. So basically, this one is about an alien is captured basically by these people and held in this cell. Not cell, a garage. They have them tied up to this table and everything, and they're basically keeping them there. And it's basically there's some infighting, and they're thinking of what to do with it, and then and as you can tell, it progresses. It breaks free, and it goes. It really reminds me of it's definitely a contained movie, so it's definitely one of those kinds of movies. Sorry, don't know why I'm yawning. Not really that tired even. But anyways, the alien in this film, I don't know what I would really say they look like. They are comparable, I guess, to M. Night Shyamalan's Signs aliens. I'm not sure. That's not a great comparison. These aliens are very big, though, like buff, like really, really muscular and everything. So there's a different look to these ones. Like I said, it's a contained horror film, so I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking it was going to be more long, because what I'm seeing from here is that this guy's friend was captured, and they I was seeing that life and death of game of hide and seek. I was thinking it was going to take place in the woods, and they were going to be searching for these aliens or something like that. But this one, it's more or less like a contained, takes place in that garage, or the garage thing, like I said. And so my thoughts on the film is it is a very tense film. Again, Eduardo Sanchez's films all have that kind of same kind of thing where it gets right into it. You do not mess around in his films. I'm watching because I always when I go to bed, I listen to audio commentary as I'm falling asleep. This has no audio commentary on the special features, unfortunately. So I won't be listening to this as I go to bed, because I have Existence right now, which is another Eduardo Sanchez film that I did on our found footage week here on BodyBags. But that one, it's 4 minutes into the film, and it's already into the action. It was 3 minutes into the film when they hit that Sasquatch. So this one, I'd say this one probably doesn't take, at the very most, it took 10 minutes for them to get into the action. It was right into it. It was, it was intense. It kept my attention the whole time. Really enjoyed it. The characters were good. Some of them could have been better. Some of them were kind of generic, but I think they worked for the situation that they're in. So, that's. Oh man, I apologize. I'm gonna try to stop that. It is tense. The whole film is really tense. It definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat. You're trying to figure out, and I'm thinking not much actually happened during this film, but I really felt like a lot did, and that's a really good director that can do that. Really, in this film, there's not too many things that happen action-wise, and the things that do, they're good. That does bring me to some of my negatives, though. Some of the special effects in this I felt could have been a little better, and some of them came off cheesy. And I know they weren't going for it, so that's kind of like where I had some of my issues. And at the end, one of the special effects looked beyond cheesy. It just looked kind of laughable. There was a couple unintentional funny moments in this too. And not all the characters really worked for me. There was like a cliche douche character, and they did the whole. I really really get annoyed when, and of course this probably is the more realistic reaction. Oh, but you know how like the cops on like the FBI on Final Destination, or like the cop on Dead Silence is just like disbelieving without even checking into things. There's another cop in this film that's kind of like that. That kind of shit just kind of annoys me a little bit. But other than that, it's a really solid flick. If you're looking for a really tense film that's like, filled, it's pretty serious. Like it takes itself pretty seriously. If you're looking for that kind of film, I think you might want to just check this out. It's a really good alien film, and honestly, I don't own that many alien films, and there really aren't that many to begin with. So, definitely recommend checking this out. If I were to rate it, a generous rating would be about a 7.5 out of 10. I do favor towards maybe a 7 out of 10. It's a solid watch. I do really like all of Eduardo Sanchez's films. I think he's a really good horror director. I do have one more film in the collection that I think I will watch, within the next couple weeks. So, looking forward to that. But yeah, solid watch. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe to BodyBags if you haven't, please. All right, peace.